Money in the Bank preview. Scotty, let's go. That's what we're doing now. Zero me arrow. We used to do the scissors. We're doing zero. That's how we greet each other. Greetings, my friend. Welcome back to the podcast. 4 matches. That's it. 4 matches this weekend for Money in the Bank. You believe that? How long do you think the show's going to last?
Oh, the Money in the Bank probably be about an hour and a half piece.
Yeah, they are pretty long matches, so yeah, well, all right, we'll say an hour or two. I don't know, I think it only been 45 is an hour and a half. I mean, obviously a lot of long time for entrances and stuff, so yeah, it'd probably be 2.5. I don't think no more than 3 hours shows, which I'm totally fine with that. It seems like, I don't know. What's a sweet spot for you when it comes to pay-per-views?
2 hours, 42 minutes.
Well, let's dive right into it, brother, and let's talk about the men's Money in the Bank matchup first. So let's kind of go down the list. It's just how I put them in order. Andrade, what a percentage of chance do you give him of winning?
0.
0.00000000001. Yeah, no chance he wins. How about El Grande Americano?
I'm gonna give him a 15.
15. Wow, I'd go like maybe I'll give him a solid 1% chance. They have been building him up a lot, but I just don't think, I just don't see it. I don't see it. He's got the Grande gimmick and the Chad Gable gimmick going on. I mean, I just don't see him as winning a world championship. I mean, yeah, could he win Money in the Bank? Yes, but do I think he'd have a successful cash-in? Absolutely not. And I think we're sitting at about 74% for the men's. Women's is still 100% cash-in success rate.
Yes.
But the men, I really think they want to try to get that up a little bit to around 80%. So I think the next few, at least 2 or 3 people who win Money in the Bank, especially after last year, there was this unsuccessul cash-in. So I think whoever wins this year, was it Drew, right?
Yeah, what a waste.
Yeah. I think this year, definitely whoever wins it's going to cash in. So I don't really give Grande much of a chance. What about Penta? Edo.
33.3%.
Yeah, I think, I'm kind of looking at the list, kind of going over in order, like least likely to maybe most likely to win. I do think Penta might have a little bit better of a chance, but I don't think he's been there long enough. To me, he's great, but he's mid-carder.
Yep, they put on a good show.
He definitely does, but I just don't think he's main event winning a world title, because, I mean, we got to look at the picture here of, I think whoever wins this Money in the Bank men's side, I don't think they're cashing in on John Cena. I don't think they're cashing in on that championship. I mean, yes, John Cena will be gone by the time, but whoever wins that's going to be really, really high up there. So unless it's somebody like Rollins, maybe LA Knight, I just don't see them cashing in. So they're going to have to cash in on the Raw for the Raw World Championship.
You don't think there's a scenario where the tag team match is ending the show and somebody tries to come cash it in on Cena?
Well, I mean, I just think it's too early. And, I mean, maybe they try to come cash in, but then the bell never rings, possibly. No, I mean, I don't see that happening. And I definitely don't see Cena losing it after a tag team match. I mean, the only one possibly that would happen on, I think, would be Rollins, maybe LA Knight, but no, I don't see that happening.
Jay's in the match too.
Oh yeah, Jay. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, sorry, I was just too focused on Cena, but you're right. So maybe, but I think that they did that last year with the men's the same night, so no, I don't think we're going to happen. But that would be very interesting if somebody did come out and try to tease it, and then they could say, oh, he could cash in on either one of these guys, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe, especially maybe if it's Rollins, then you could have CM Punk show up and beat down Rollins. But I think that CM Punk's going to interfere we'll get to that in a minute, but I think he's going to interfere, and that's why Rollins is not winning. But go ahead.
I do not think it's going to be CM Punk that interferes in it. I think we might see the Tribal Chief come out.
Yeah, we could. We very well could. But then,
it's been a while.
It has, but but I think we're going to be leaning more towards Seth Rollins and CM Punk at SummerSlam. No?
Yeah.
I mean, they already did the
triple threat.
No. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're just waiting where Roman comes back to see where he kind of fits in and where they want to go. I mean, obviously they could do a million things with him because he's that good, but where he fits in with all this, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question.
What does Roman do if he comes back?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You could continue something with him and Seth. Maybe he finally. I just think him and Seth should be one-on-one at WrestleMania. They've never ever done it. I think it could have been that way last year, but obviously CM Punk and all that stuff. I don't know. I do not know to totally answer your question. Let's move on.
Oh, who's your winner?
Yeah, well, we still got so that leaves us with Solo, LA Knight, and Seth Rollins. Assuming I assume you're not going to pick any of those other guys. So who you got? Your official prediction for Money in the Bank winner.
One word, 4 letters. Yeah.
I'm with you, man, because like I said, with Rollins, I think Punk cost him in the match, and I think Fatu somehow cost Solo, maybe he comes out, tries to help him, ends up backfiring, it's like, and then I was just trying to help you, as the weeks go on, and then eventually Solo will turn on him because he was trying to help him and yada, 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 all that stuff. So, yeah, man, I'm going LA Knight. I think, ever since he lost that U.S. belt, they've done a great job, and the crowd just absolutely still loves him, even though he hasn't really, been involved in too many great storylines then. Not bad, but, yeah, I'm with you, buddy.
I found out
LA Knight, yeah.
This will be his 3rd Money in the Bank, and I think 3rd time's a charm.
Yes, sir. All right, we're going to do the women's coming up. All right, Scotty, who you going with for the ladies? Just going to jump right into who you got. Naomi, why? Good sir, why?
They spent a lot of time building her up, giving her good heel work, promos, and a new song.
Yeah, they really have, man. They've done a great job building her. I think me and you were on the same page at one point in picking Naomi, but I'm going with Mommy, dude. She's never been in one just because she's always usually the champion. She's the most dominant. I'm going Mommy. My number 2 probably would be Naomi. Who's your number 2 pick, good sir? Bakir, yeah. Yeah, she's right up there for me just because they said, hey, you can go anywhere you want. I'm going to go to NXT, work on my English skills a little bit. And she's very good. She's got boom, star power. She's going to be a game changer for years to come. So I'm right there with you. She's probably, she's my number 3. I'll go Rhea, Naomi, Bakar, my 3rd pick. Who you got for your 3rd pick? Roxy? I don't think Roxy or Julia have much of a chance of winning. And I don't think that, probably sadly, that Alexa Bliss has much. On my heart's picking Alexa Bliss, but I just don't think they've done enough with her since she's been back. You agree?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so, yep, you got Naomi. I got Rhea Ripley for the women's picks. Do we even want to bother talking about this tag team match? I mean, it'll be all right, I guess.
What about the women's?
Yeah, that
Intercontinental
too.
Championship?
Lyra retains. Oh, you think Becky's taking it back from her? Oh, well, okay.
She's never beat Lyra.
She has not. So Becky could take it back, and then maybe Lyra gets it back off of her at SummerSlam. Has a nice.
Bayley comes back and gets involved. It'd be a triple threat.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I can see that. I
take Becky.
Okay. And then the men's tag: Logan Paul, John Cena versus Jay and Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We talked about maybe, possibly, if the men's winner, any chance, you were mentioning it to us when we were just chatting about it, but any chance that they come in the main event and try to take it off Cena or Jey Uso?
My Scott Steiner math and intuition says there's going to be a 33.5% chance of winning, or them cashing in.
Yeah, I think it's there's definitely a chance. I think it might be just a little bit lower just because we saw him do it last year, dude.
Well, champs in the ring at one time. We've never seen that.
It would be, yeah, I don't think so. It would be interesting to at least have him tease to cash in, and then maybe, I don't know if it's Rollins on the men's side, and we might have already talked about that, but I think we already talked about that in the men's. But yeah, I can see it with Rollins. I can see it with Rollins, them doing that with him coming out, and then maybe Punk. But I think Punk would cost him the match, like we already talked about. So,
what do you think Rollins' chances of winning it?
Well, yeah, like we already talked about on the men's side, dude. I mean, pretty high, I think. But what's your overall excitement level?
I'm gonna say a 7.75.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the women's side has a lot of star power. The men's side, though, besides Rollins and LA Knight, I mean, I love those other guys, but I just don't think they have much of a chance. It's a 2-horse race on that men's side.
Dark horse pick for my men's, Grande.
My overall excitement level is at about a 6. I hate to say that. Maybe if there was one more maybe just one more match.
Well, there kind of is, but that's a whole different pay-per-view, sir.
Oh, Worlds Collide. Yeah, maybe that's why they're not having so many matches. I mean, not that they ever had a whole lot more matches, but I could have swore they at least had 3 other matches besides the Money in the Bank. So just, give me something like, tag team match. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going with my excitement level of 6.
Something for a smoke break?
What's that?
That's what
a smoke break match? Yeah,
smoke break.
bathroom break match? Yeah, no. But anyways, yeah, that's been our preview for Money in the Bank. Scotty, if they like what they see, tell them what they should do.
Hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe.
God bless.